Hello my friends, I'm Mark Thomas, a home builder, and welcome to my Home Outdoors channel. Today we're doing a face-off between two different types of weed killers. Let's take a closer look and I'll show you which ones they are and what they look like. Alright, here on my left in the yellow, I'm always, throughout this entire video, I'm going to spray the weeds on the left so you'll see a comparison between the two. This is HDX, I bought this at Home Depot. It's weed and grass killer concentrate. It has 41% glyphosate, and that is one of the active ingredients for killing weeds. Roundup, the concentrate, that has probably only somewhere around 20%. So I've talked to a master gardener. He recommends buying products with high numbers, which they don't get too much higher than that. And then here is in the white container. It's always going to be on the right hand side when I'm spraying. This is the life hack of homemade weed killer using vinegar, a quarter cup of Dawn, the original blue. This is non-concentrate. It's the original scent, original perfume, and this sometimes is a little bit hard to find because they have the newer Dawn a lot of times on the shelf. So it's a quarter cup of this, and then 2 cups of Epsom salt. So I'm going to mix it up, and then we're going to try this on some weeds, and then I'm going to go in the woods and try it on some poison ivy. So let's go to the next step. Alright, here as I'm mixing up the HDX, I have a measuring cup. This one came with the Roundup product, so I just never throw it out because I don't want to ever have to go find something else in the house to measure with. This uses 2.5 ounces per gallon. I just rounded up to 3. A lot of concentrate is like 5, 6, or even 8 ounces per gallon. So this is pretty affordable stuff. I'm going to pour that in there, and then I'll put the cap on, shake it up a little bit, and that's going to be ready to go. So let's go to the next one. I'll show you the life hack vinegar weed killer and how that measures and mixes up. Okay, now as I'm making up the vinegar one, I've looked online and there are different grades of vinegar. This is just your basic store, great value brand, 5% acidity. Some people posting have said that you need to buy stronger acidity, but I think when you add the Epsom salt, that does the trick. So you just mix it in there. I don't know if you've ever seen Epsom salt up close, but it's pretty coarse, so I'm not sure how long this is going to take to dissolve in the vinegar. Hopefully quick. Let's see if it reacts at all in there. Bubbling up a little bit. I'm going to take my hose and rinse. Alright, I'm going to rinse that off really good, the threads, and then screw this on there, and then shake it up really good, and then I'll put the Dawn, otherwise it's going to get super foamy. Alright, shook it up good, and now a quarter cup of Dawn. Seems like a lot of soap. I guess that probably really makes that vinegar stick to the plants or the weeds or poison ivy. There's a little more. Alright, I'm going to screw that on, and then we're going to go to the weeds. Let's go to the next step. Okay, here is my first testing zone. On the left is the HDX with all the glyphosate in it. On the right is the Life Hacks vinegar. Alright, so I'm going to spray it both sides. You can see just kind of a faint orange yellow line, and I'm going to spray it. According to the Life Hack, they say spray it in the morning as the dew is coming off, and right now it's about 10:52. We had a lot of rain last couple days, so I think it's like the perfect timing according to the instructions. And they say come back at night and all the weeds will be dead. So let's go through and test it out. You can really smell the vinegar there. It's going close to that line. I probably won't spray the line with either one. And HDX. Alright, I'll go through and give it a better soaking, but that's how it's going to be applied, and we'll test this, check back a little bit later. Okay, here's the vinegar and Epsom salt and Dawn dish soap. So we'll see what it looks like after one day or maybe even a couple days. I have a feeling that this poison ivy just doesn't die real fast. Alright, let's come back and check it out. Alright, we're back here now. It's been about 6 days, and actually I've noticed when I've sprayed different things like around trees, it takes like 2 to 3 weeks for it to really be dead and not see like any green stuff around. So if you're going to spray this and expect to come back a day later and see it all dead, that's not the case. It doesn't matter what you use. The stuff I was talking about was with Roundup. So anyways, this has almost been a week, and you can see on the left side it's quite dead. Let's see. Alright, the right side is quite dead as well too. So I'd say the left side probably has a little more dead than the vinegar side, but it's not too bad. So what I really need to do is check on the poison ivy, then I need to break down the cost. So I'll give you that in my conclusion at the very end. So let's go check out the poison ivy. Alright, so here we are in the woods. It's a Friday night about 6 p.m. So we're getting a little bit of daylight that makes some of the plants look brighter than others, but that's just sunlight peeking through the woods. Anyways, the left side and the right side, there's not much of a difference at all. The right side over here, I see slightly more browning, and that is from the vinegar, but right now it's really too close to tell. So anyways, what I'll do is I will post in the comments a little bit later and let you know like 2 or 3 weeks later what happens. But for right now, it's pretty much not working too well on the poison ivy. So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you find the video useful. If you do, please give me a comment or thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Alright, so here's the cost per gallon. Roundup Weed and Grass Killer, $4.60 per gallon, and it does mix up easy. The vinegar, Dawn, and Epsom salt, $2.50. Actually, yeah, that's a lot better than Roundup. But let's check out the high percentage of glyphosate and HDX, $1.70 per gallon. There's your winner.